Hi, I'm Larry Heath, Editor-in-Chief of the AU Review. This week's featured interview is brought to you by Ben & Jerry's Ice Cream. They're supporting marriage equality in Australia. Check out the link on screen now or in the description below to watch the clip. In the meantime, enjoy the interview.
What's up? I'm Buddy Nielsen. I play in a band called Census Fail, and you're watching the AU Review.
You got a brief but pretty big jaunt around the country. I think you're hitting all the major centres.
Yep.
How long has it been since you were last out here?
Almost 3 years to the day. We came in August 2010.
I remember reading about those shows at the time, and it sounded like it was an incredible run of shows.
Yeah, they were great. They were really, really good. Yeah.
What are you expecting from crowds this time around?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't really expect much from the crowd. I try not to put the pressure on expecting a crowd to be one way or the other, really, because then if it doesn't live up to your expectations, you're sort of upset. So, hope for the worst, and if it's really good, that's awesome then.
Well, perhaps a better question is, what are you expecting from yourselves?
That really depends on the crowd, honestly. It's sort of hard. Like, you can try to really get into a show and get the crowd going, and then when you start to realize that that's just what the crowd is going to be, you almost give up and just sort of are like, all right, this is what it is. I can't spend the entire show trying to get them into it, because if it's just not there, it's not there. If it's just sort of a show that's not a special show, it's just not a special show.
You got so much music to work with now, though, from your many albums and many years and many singles. How do you put together set lists now? Obviously, there's an emphasis on the new record.
Yeah, we play a lot of new stuff. It's just something we want to do. It's just something we like to do. We like playing the songs live, and it depends on the show. A lot of people want to hear older stuff, and I appreciate that and I understand that, but it's sort of hard to get up there and not play your most recent material. It's also counterintuitive to why you're continuing to be in a band. So it's like, I'm not in a band so I can go around and play songs that I wrote when I was 18. It's not like what gets me excited about being in a band or playing. And that's sort of the problem we've been having recently. It's just sort of having the audience understand that that the band doesn't live in the past, and that while the audience might have some connection to songs that's not our focus. Like, our connection to the songs are not your connections at all. Like, I don't have any connection to songs I wrote when I was 20 because I'm not the same person. So it's very hard for people to understand that, the concept of, well, why doesn't a band play the songs I want them to play? And it's because it's a consumer type thing. It's a service, technically, and you're paying to see the band. So it's sort of this weird sort of thing where the audience, kind of gets upset when you do play a bunch of new stuff that they may not know or may not like, but it's just sort of one of those things. I think we're in a transitional period as a band, and it's sort of a growing period where we're sort of weeding out the people that aren't interested in what we're doing currently, and that might shrink shows. It already has. It's like our shows are smaller than they used to be. I think specifically because of the direction we went with our music, because it's different and it lended itself to not being what people want to hear. So we might continue to push that home and people not want to be a part of it, and but or we get a whole new audience. It's a weird time for the band, I think, because we don't really know. We have this new music that's really, really heavy and really different and not what we've done. And I think a lot of people are coming to the shows and going like, well, they might not have known about the new record, and we're playing a bunch of it, and they sort of don't know what to do because it's I think, especially when you go to other countries, you have this idea of what the band is going to be, or I'm a dated idea of what the band is, just because, it's not, unless you're following the band day to day, it's sort of like, this is my idea of the band, and we show up and it's like, we're older, we're not, in our mid-20s, and we start off playing songs that are sort of different than older records, and we do mix everything in. That's the thing, is we play, I don't know, played 18 to 20 songs, and 6 of them are new. So it's not like 6, 7 of them. It's not like our entire set. I mean, a third, 3/4 of the set is old stuff, and I don't know. Just it's hard to make everybody happy.
And you can't come back to Australia all that often to go, this is where we are now, and then we'll see you in a few months for the people that now know that this is what we're doing. And
and that's sort of the problem we've had with playing internationally on this record, is that people, this is our introduction to, hey, things are different now, and there'll be people at the show that won't come back. I mean, there'll be people at tonight's show that are going to come and going to be unhappy and not going to like it, and they're never going to come back. And that's sort of where we're at as a band. And it's sort of weird. We play live shows and they become a bit combative with the people that are at the show, because they came wanting something different and we're not doing that. So, I mean, it was like that in America too. It's just, it's I think because we're from America and we, spend all of our time there, more people are in tune to the fact that there was going to be something different. I think that when we play these shows and we play internationally, people are a little like, oh, I didn't really realize that they were still I thought they were just going to come and play all the songs I wanted to hear, which is what most people assume when they go to see a band is, but